everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So originally I was going to make this 5 healthy recipes, easy recipes that you can use to meal prep through the week, but I definitely want to make this like efficient for you guys and quick. And so I'm just gonna do a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner idea. These are new to me, but I'm really excited to try it because I do try to meal prep every single either Saturday or Sunday, so that way the week is kind of easier because during the week it gets super crazy. I'm sure you guys are the same way. So we're gonna start with making garlic honey meatballs, and you can do this in the crock pot, so I am gonna do that. I'm gonna use this for our lunch for the week, probably not toward the end of the week because it won't be good. It's Saturday now, but try. So I'm gonna start with a tablespoon of minced garlic, and this is the sauce for the garlic meatballs. Also, I will link everything in the description box as far as the recipes for you, so that way if you want to try them, you don't have to sit there and write everything down. But this is a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/2 cup of ketchup. I ended up using the Primal Kitchen unsweetened ketchup, so just to make it a little bit healthier, about a 1/2 cup of that. We are going to do 3/4 cup of barbecue sauce. And then we just need to mix all of this up. Like I said, I'm gonna get these going in the crock pot and then we'll go on to the next recipe. Guys, this actually smells really good. It's so simple, but I wish you guys could smell it through the phone because I think it's gonna be really good. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. Okay guys, so we set the sauce aside, and then we're gonna do a pound of lean ground beef and then a 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. We're gonna mix all this together too. A little bit of garlic powder. I just kind of guessed on that. It said a teaspoon. I probably did about a teaspoon. I definitely don't measure everything, and I don't feel like you have to get like a good recipe. So I'm gonna chop up this white onion. I called for a yellow onion, but I don't have it, so I am just using what I have. And also, I am not gonna sit here and chop this by hand. That is not me. So chop in the white onion, a 1/2 of an onion, but it was a big onion. So, but it says 1 whole onion, but I feel like my husband is not a big fan, and he's also gonna have these for lunch as well, so I don't wanna overdo it. We are gonna dump all of these onions in, and then it calls for 1 egg. We are gonna do a little bit of salt and pepper as well. I should have you guys at like the other end of the island, just so you can see everything. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. So I was gonna do chicken, but I'm so sick of eating like just chicken for lunch. So I'm switching it up, and my chicken recipe is gonna be dinner, and this is gonna be lunch. So comment down below if you've prepped meatballs for meal prep before, because this is my first time, but I needed really to find something different, like I said, because I was just sick of eating just chicken. So also, please comment down below and tell me like what is your favorite thing to prep, and if you have the recipe link, definitely link it. Not only so I can see, because I love to learn about new recipes, but just if anybody else is looking for other ideas too, so it doesn't get too boring, but you can still stick with your goals, because I still have baby weight to lose, and I've been trying so hard. So, but I want to make it, like I said, efficient for everybody. So these are yummy recipes, but they're still, you know, on the healthier side. I'm all about living healthy, but still live your life. Like, you don't have to be so strict all the time, you know, eating on a very strict diet and working out 6 days a week. To me, like, as a mom, before kids, yeah, I probably could have really stuck with that, but now that I have kids and I'm still a full-time employee, and I'm still a mom, and I'm still a wife, and I still have stuff to do around the house. It's just impossible, in my opinion, to constantly stick to something, especially when we're on the go all the time too. So I'm hoping that these recipes will definitely help you guys to get some more ideas. Okay, so now we're just gonna cook the meatballs, well, really just brown them on each side for about 3 minutes. They actually turned out really good. So now that the meatballs are browned on each side, I'm just gonna put them in the crock pot and pour the barbecue sauce on them and cook them on low for about 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so we are gonna let those meatballs cook on low for about 4 or 5 hours. It might be just a little bit longer because we have errands to run, but next and then you saw that I put the sauce on them, so to go with them, I'm just gonna put a steamable bag of broccoli in the microwave real quick, and I'm gonna serve that with these meatballs. But you can use any vegetable that you want. That's just what it said you could put with it, so I'm like, and I have it, so I'm gonna use it. Okay, next we're gonna make egg muffins. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I need to crack these 12 eggs. I preheated the oven to 375, so we're gonna get started. Okay, and also I'm going to be adding these green chilies because I do want more of a flavor, but I don't have any like spinach, and I wanted something else other than just the bacon. So I'm going to give this a whirl. I think it's going to be really good, but I've never had this in here, so. So I'm just gonna grease this egg pan so I can pour all of the egg into each of the little muffin tins, and I need to cut up this bacon along with, you saw that I cut up the red onion. You just put those in there first, and then we're gonna pour the mix over the top and let it cook. Fill each of these tins with just a little bit of onion and the bacon, and then we're going to end up pouring our mix over the muffins, and I will show you all of that. I'm the one who got away, yes. You're the one who has to pay. And one thing's for sure, I'm So I ended up having to use a bigger scoop. At first I had that cookie scoop, but then I ended up getting an ice cream scoop. And I know it sounds funny, but it actually works the best. So I'm just putting a little bit of salt and pepper on the broccoli, and this is going to be going with the meatballs. Okay, so now this one I actually made up, and I just did chicken, zucchini, and I poured a little bit of mozzarella and basically called it chicken zucchini bake, and it actually turned out pretty dang good.
But now you stay hung up on me, up, hung up on me, hung up on me, hung up. Who wouldn't be hung up on me, hung up on me? You were leaving me your bread, you were leaving me your silent, but when you left you were silent. Weren't trying to hide the fact that I ain't you. Used to paint my room a cyan blue, always turning up the brightness. You said you wanna see me shine even in the night, guess it was a lie. Cause I call you and it's straight to sorry, I can't make it. All my favorite memories have been erased. The gallery, your pictures blurring out, the faces burning down the bridges. Guess you couldn't take it, guess I'm too high for you now, to cry for you now.
So now that I got the zucchini cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the chicken. Like I said, I just tossed this all together and put a little salt and pepper and mozzarella on it, and it, like I said, it actually turned out way better than I had expected. I was just wanting to get this zucchini used because it was gonna go bad soon.
Saying you would be done through a screen, but now you stay hung up on me, hung up on me, hung up on me, hung up. Who wouldn't be hung up on me, hung up on me, hung up on me, hung up on me, who wouldn't be hung up on me, hung up on me. I'm the one who got away, yes. You're the one, you're the one.
Okay, so here is the final product. It actually came out way better than I expected.